So what's up, guys? So today I had a chance to actually go play in this shoe, which is the Steph Curry one. Now, we only ran a couple of games and did a couple of drills, so I wanted to give you guys my first thoughts or kind of a wear test review of the Steph Curry one from Under Armour. Now, first, there's two things that you need to know about the shoe. First is that the top of the shoe is made out of a product called Anafoam. It's a new technology that Under Armour is using on the upper of their shoes, and it's called Anafoam because it's supposed to mold to the shape of your foot. And the second thing is called Charge. That's their new cushioning system that they have in the shoes, and Under Armour is billing it as both responsive and adaptive. And I'll kind of give you the spiel that they gave me. So adaptive basically means that, like, when you're standing around, kind of like I am right now, that the cushioning and that the foam adapts to this style of standing, and it cushions you here. But it's also responsive enough that if you actually play in the foam or actually play in the shoe, which is the Steph Curry one, then it responds to your foot while you're moving around, while you're cutting, while you're jumping, that it gets soft and cushy, and it responds to that as well. Now, from my perspective, it worked pretty well. Again, this was just a wear test, so it's not like a full review or anything like that, but you could feel the foam in the heel. You could also feel it right here a little bit in the forefoot. At least that's how I felt a little bit in the forefoot. It was responsive, it was soft. Overall, it was a good experience. I can't say anything negative about using the foam, or it wasn't hard. There was nothing that jumped out to me right away. Playing in the shoe for the time that I played in the shoe seemed perfectly fine. Like, I didn't find anything negative to say about the foam. Now, the upper of the shoe is definitely breathable. It's soft. They have some indentions here in the heel, if you guys can see those. That kind of give you a little more support right there on your Achilles. But the upper, they're really nice. This seems to be pretty durable, that you could probably get some good wear in these outside. If you can see here, I tend to drag my toe, so I've already kind of scraped these up at the toe a little bit. So it's like a matte black, and now, like, I've scraped it up and it's kind of turned into a gloss. But my foot wasn't overly hot. I had on Under Armour socks, the thick Under Armour basketball socks, but I wasn't hot in the shoe at all. There's perforations here at the toe. There's perforations here on the inside, on the medial side of your foot. There's no perforations here on the outside. However, the tongue is like a mesh almost. Now, that doesn't seem to extend all the way through the tongue. There's like a synthetic layer at the back of my tongue. It looks like actually like a cloth layer that's on the back of the tongue. So you definitely feel that. Heel counter was great. They have a big, huge heel counter here. As you can see, it has SC there for Stephen Curry. Now, these actually drop on, not this colorway, the blue and gold colorway drops on February 13th, and that's the first colorway. And when we interviewed Steph Curry, they had like a roundtable interview of Steph Curry. And one thing that he talked about was that he wanted to make the shoe affordable, and that he was happy, and like they did some market research, and that they're happy at the price point, which is $120, which for this shoe, in my opinion, is a pretty good deal. But again, that's just from that one wear test that I did. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So check out the Anafoam. These come out February 13th. Definitely something to check out. Shout out to Under Armour. Shout out to Steph Curry for coming out to the event. I saw big people, little people, everyone from, Nightwing, who isn't as tall as me, up to like Foamer Simpson, who's like 6'7", and I'm like kind of in the middle between those two. And everyone seemed to be playing pretty well in these. I didn't see anyone having any issues or stopping to tie their shoes or tightening their shoes or anything like that, which is usually a good sign when it comes to basketball shoes, when you have such a large range of players and style of play, and no one really like reaching down to tighten their shoes, loosen them up, swishing around the tongue, trying to get grip on the feet or anything like that. The traction seems pretty on point. It looks like it's a bit of a herringbone sort of pattern here. But I just want to give you guys a quick overview, just a quick update, wear test, my first thoughts on the Under Armour Steph Curry one. So check that out. As always, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe if you like what you see here. I am Jacques Slade, and this is live from the Steph Curry event. Well, actually, in my hotel room. We were playing basketball earlier, but you see all of that. Anyway, all right, guys, I hope you appreciate the video. And as always, I appreciate you. And I'll see you soon. Peace.